What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna take a look at the evolution of GTA over the past decades. If you'd like to see more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And also, hit the bell so you can be notified when we upload new videos. But for now, let us begin the video. GTA, or Grand Theft Auto, has grown from its humble beginnings on Windows and PlayStation to one of the biggest and best games out there. And it never fails to surprise every gamer around the world with its infinite possibilities of fun and exciting adventures. So let's go through the evolution of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. In 1997, the first Grand Theft Auto puts the goal in motion, requiring you to earn points in each of the 3 cities by completing tasks for the local crime syndicate. Grand Theft Auto is set in Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City in 1997. These renditions of the cities are vastly different from their well-known counterparts in the GTA 3 era. In the game, the player can choose from about 8 protagonists and even change their name. The gameplay was pretty simple. You go around and complete a bunch of missions and get points for that. Although the game is super old, the main formula of the Grand Theft Auto franchise was already flushed out. You could steal cars, run over people, get chased by the police, and basically cause as much destruction as you want. In 1999, we got GTA 2. Grand Theft Auto 2 is the second major installment in the Grand Theft Auto series. It was released on October 22, 1999 by Rockstar. It was released for the PC and PlayStation, and the game followed a similar formula to the original. But at that point, the game allowed for a relationship with different gangs, 7 in total. GTA 2 was more polished than the previous one, with a better storyline, better camera movement, and overall a better experience. Upon release, GTA 2 was met with mixed reactions, but it was a huge success compared to the previous one. GTA 2 was the first title in the series to adopt the early 3D graphics. While the gameplay did not shift to the third-person perspective yet, it utilized 3D graphics to improve the visual quality. In 2001, Grand Theft Auto entered a whole new era, presenting gamers for the first time with a developed 3D world, Liberty City. It was a huge step in the world of game development at that point. It is safe to say that this was the first of its genre, a sandbox-type game with an open world and a storyline. It sure paved the way for the future Grand Theft Auto games. The game also had a number of radio stations, featuring various types of music to listen to as you roam the city. And now you can explore the city, steal cars, and follow missions, but you still can't swim. In 2002, released a year after GTA 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City was a great sequel. It offered an even more detailed city that was packed with new missions and vehicle types, like motorcycles and helicopters, and a couple quality of life improvements. One of the game's major additions was the ability to purchase businesses and properties, allowing you to increase your revenue stream and feel like you were making a mark on the game's world. The game's narrative also received an upgrade, featuring a protagonist who actually talked and felt like a proper character. The story centered on Tommy Vercetti, a former member of the mob who was set up and had to take over the city before its violent gang killed him. In 2004, arguably the best GTA game was released, again built on the previous 2 games while taking players to another radically different setting. San Andreas was absolutely massive, while Liberty City and Vice City allowed players to explore different portions of a single city. San Andreas dramatically expanded on that with a fully fledged take on Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Las Vegas. At the time, San Andreas' world was massive. With a really good and engaging story, it is still one of the best GTA games out there. In 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 set out to provide some major new innovations, with a shift towards a slightly more mature, darker narrative. It's provided players with moral choices, such as whether or not let a character live, and so every choice affects the story. Plus a huge overhaul to the Grand Theft Auto universe with the additions of shaders, better animations, and ragdoll physics. GTA 4 brought a fresh and exciting way to experience the Grand Theft Auto universe. Perhaps the game's biggest new feature was the online multiplayer. It allowed up to 32 players to join together online for competitive or co-op mode, or to freely roam the city and just have fun. And of course, GTA 5 released back in 2013. GTA 5 is a fantastic release with groundbreaking graphics and gameplay. It's been almost 8 years since the release, and its graphics are still one of the best. It's brought a new format to the game with 3 playable characters, each with their own personal plots. The city is super detailed and full of random events. And of course, GTA can't be what it is now without the ability to mod it. From texture overhauls and graphic mods to Superman and zombie mode. After you complete the storyline, GTA 5 becomes more of a sandbox game. And let us not forget how important GTA Online is, and especially roleplay. GTA RP is the most popular game genre with a lot of streamers like XQC playing and streaming the game to millions of people watching. Servers like NoPixel keep evolving every day with more and more features added by the community. So that was the evolution of GTA games, and they sure came a long way. And with Rockstar, I'm sure GTA 6 will be a huge release. So thanks for watching everyone, and make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, tell us what you want to see covered in the next video.